Again. Who cares? Let's see. Okay, so that's just nearby.
Yeah.
Okay, so, and essentially that you get to see just everyone's
Pretty much.
balls, gooch, taint
Pretty much.
before you start dating. Or not date. Is this a dating site or is this a hookup
Yeah,
site?
it's dating. Because that's what gays around the Quad Cities do.
Okay. Okay, so gays don't date in the Quad Cities.
Well, I mean, they do, but...
What else do they do? Clearly, they just post a lot of nudes.
I mean...
But they keep their face... So, like, you go on dates with people without... Not dates, sorry.
No, I do. I try to go on dates, but I live too far away for people.
But do you ever, like... How often is it that you've went on dates and never seen their face? You've just seen shaft and butthole and cheeks?
I always require a face picture.
So, like, you start with just
I mean-
abs and hairy... And, like, and the snail trail or whatever you want to call it?
Yeah.
Okay, and then you work your way from there.
But, I mean, like, on Grindr and Growler, I mean...
Don't you think you should start with face?
Well, like, on Grindr... Look, right there on Grindr, there's a whole bunch of face.
Okay. All right. We're looking through here. This guy's posting just feet. What is this?
Some people are into feet, dude.
Okay. Now, this guy, I can tell you, this guy's too gay for me. This, there's gay for me, and then there's too gay for me. And if you're pinching your nipple in your profile picture, that's going to be too gay for me. Okay, let's see what we got here. This guy literally looks like he eats people. That's a red flag right there. And that's a cute guy. That's a good looking guy right there. Hook up with Brian. I say you hook up with Brian.
Brian.
Yeah, Brian's a black and white picture in the middle. Brian's a handsome guy. Looks like he got a big old dick on him.
He's a bottom.
Does it say it on there? You just go to it and it says bottom? Mm-hmm. Huh. And you're not looking for that?
No.
Okay, sorry. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And this is Shot 30 Podcast, and I am Shayne Neubert. And today we have a very special guest in the studio, and I think we're going to leave all that in. We're just going to leave all that in. Sorry
That's fine.
Sorry your family members are going to watch
No,
this.
my mom's totally cool about it. Like, when we're out of town, she's like, pull up that gay app.
The gay. She just wants to look at dicks and taints.
I don't show her that.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Mom. Today we have Jeremy Hall in the studio that also goes by Britney Spears. And, we've been trying to have this episode for a while, so we were finally able to fit it in. And after some very unfortunate events, which we would talk a little bit about moving forward here, I just want to say that you're a coffee shop expert. You are drag, and I mean so much more that you've been doing. You do some costuming stuff and all this crazy stuff, and we're going to talk about it all. But I'm happy that you're here. And the Shot 30 Podcast is available on Apple's Podcast, Spotify, Stitcher, CastBox, YouTube, all those things. Please like, share, subscribe. And if you're watching the video on YouTube right now, just go down and comment, hit the like, and subscribe right now. It doesn't take anything out of your day. If you got an iPhone, please leave an Apple review, you assholes. We only need 20 more to get to a milestone. So thanks. So let's start with the hard-hitting questions. Not about Grindr or Bumble, but the real hard-hitting questions.
Okay.
What's your favorite type of coffee?
Right now, I'm stuck on anything salted caramel.
Ooh, I like that too.
Love me salted caramel, popcorn, coffee, whatever I'm in.
Steak?
No.
You said anything.
All right, smartass.
Okay, sorry. Gosh, you want to host the show today? Switch it around. But no, I know, like, even getting to know you, that your grandma has meant so much to you, that she's been literally just, I mean, the very first time you ever talked to me, you called her your best friend. And, I mean, so that loss, I mean, I just knew you couldn't be in the studio that day. Yeah. But I'm very sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
You want to move on from that?
No, we can talk about it.
Do you want to talk about your grandma at all?
Yeah, we can.
We can if you want to.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's talk about your grandma. So how old was she?
91, I think it was. 91.
Wow, that's what year I was born.
No, 90. 90? I think she was either going to be 91 or 92 this year. I couldn't remember. We give up on birthdays after a certain age.
She was in the upper.
Yeah.
What's the word? Echelon.
Yeah.
Is that a word?
Yeah, she was the patriarch of the family.
And so she was in 4 or 5 wars.
Yeah.
Did she ever serve?
No, Grandpa did.
Oh, Good, 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 good. Okay, so did she ever come out to any of the drag bingo nights?
No, she did not. But she has seen lots and lots of pictures. She's always told me that she's proud of me, whatever I've done, and my accomplishments. When I won my first title as a drag queen, she was ecstatic.
Good.
So she's been very supportive about everything.
Does she know about your butt picture as your profile picture on
No, she
Grindr?
does not know about my butt picture.
Okay, sorry. Wait, was that Grinder or Squeezer?
That was Sniffies.
Oh, Sniffies. Okay. And so you use that same butt picture on all your accounts?
No, I don't.
You use a different butt picture?
No, I don't.
See, because this is the way you answer
everything.
Listen, this is the way you answer questions. You try to trick me into thinking that you have a whole different answer, even though your answer is going to be so close to what I said.
See, that's not a butt picture.
That's a good picture.
Right?
That's a good picture.
We have really good lighting at work.
Yeah,
That's why I take a lot of my selfies.
That's a good picture. And you got like that, what do they call that, strawberry blonde beard? Yeah. Now you can shove a beard out, huh?
Yeah, like I just trimmed today, and it'll be full. I want to say probably a week.
That's got to kind of suck with like doing drag, like because when you go to do drag, you cleaned it off for the most part. Yeah,
I hate shaving.
Oh, yeah, and you got to hack it all.
I'm a Chewbacca.
Oh, I'm the complete opposite. I'm a hairless kitten.
No,
I'm always clean.
I'm Chewbacca.
So do you get rid of all the hair every time you perform?
I do cheat shaving.
What's that?
So I will shave my face. I'll trim up my sideburns. I'll shave from neck to about right here.
Just so you save enough for the next profile picture on.
Yep, and then I don't even shave my legs. I just wear like 2 or 3 pairs of tights.
Come on, commit. Dude, you have like 4 hairs that are busting through the two.
No, the tights, like, you get a good pair of
Oh,
tights.
they're like a swimsuit, like a, what do they call it? Wetsuit.
No. Like, the tights, though, it's amazing because you can wear like 2 pairs of a certain pair of type, and none of your leg hair will show.
Okay. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know.
You, on the other hand, you don't have shit to worry about.
Yeah. Well, I do have shit to worry about. It's because I shave my legs every 2-3 days. Yeah. And you ain't going to find, like, I mean, I saw a lot of those pictures that you have on those sites. You ain't going to find the hair in my butt crack because that's what, being sponsored by Manscaped, it taught me a whole lot. Like, they were sending me all this stuff and all this, like, ball cream, taint cream, deodorant, crop preserver, all this stuff. And I used it because I wanted my next bottle.
Well, did you know they have Summer's Eve for men?
Summer's Eve, what's that mean?
It's like the female douche. Summer's Eve, but it's like
so
clean your junk.
Oh, I thought you were going to say like it goes in your butt.
No, that's a douche.
Oh,
that's like a different thing.
A normal douche still goes into a butt?
Well, I mean, there are some people that do that. But then, like, the smart people use Dynadouche.
Okay. Explain.
Dynadouche, you hook up to your shower.
Oh, and so you kind of just blast it?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I feel like you could do that with a normal, like, hose, though, like a garden hose.
You can, but it's going to be cold water. In the shower, you could adjust the temp.
I was watching this show once where these people, they go in and get this. It was a show called Gigolos on Showtime. Woo! People talk about the lack of wieners on our TVs today. You want to see wieners? Go watch it. There's plenty of them. But they go in and they get like some tube shoved up their butt, and they have all this stuff flushed out of them. Yeah, it was wild. You don't know what that is?
It's almost like a Dynadouche.
Have you ever bleached your butt?
No.
I would really love to do that. I don't know. Is it like a bleach, a quick bleaching, and then you got to come back and do it again, or is it?
The one person that you should ask about that is Travis Swanson.
Actually, I saw Travis getting his ass. I saw a sweet video of him getting his ass waxed.
He's gotten it bleached, I think.
Okay. Well, I will ask. Ask. I will. I can't wait to have that boo back in here because I miss him. I miss him.
Yeah, he's a sweetheart. We've been friends for many, many years. He's been around for quite a few important, very people deaths in my family. Like when I lost my best friend, way back in the day, he was there. Like we've been through thick and thin.
Complete sweetheart. Both of them, Keeney too. I love Keeney. Man, I just love them both so much. They're great. Okay, so yeah, what we can get started with kind of like what got you into doing drag? I mean, was it
It was just like a spur of the moment thing. Like I got a wild hair up my ass one day, and I was like, "Hey, let's try this out."
you probably had a lot of hairs up there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
lots.
Especially after seeing that chest pubes. Good Lord.
Yeah, there's quite a bit there.
Well, what has been your like favorite time getting up on stage or performing? Because like a lot of people, whether it's singing, dancing, burlesque, drag, anything like that, stand up, that people always have that one time up on stage that they'll always remember the most.
Honestly, like the one thing that I remember the most is back in the day, Travis and I were part of Queens for a Cause, where we did different fundraisers and things like that. And it was for one of our friends, Alyssa, and she had cancer. And I had planned this big song and everything, where all the performers and everybody just came, and I came out. I ended up shaving a ribbon in the back of my head and had my skin colored pink for it. Mm-hmm. And I wore all pink, and I did the song Stand By You. And all the performers came out, and everybody just came around and surrounded her and just showed their love and support for her. And she literally just posted that video today.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that's awesome. Maybe we'll put like a couple screenshots of it or something right on the video right here, and maybe I'll accidentally put like a couple wieners or something too.
I mean, go ahead.
I'm gonna make a swishy account and put
Sniffies.
It's close enough. Come on.
Squishy sounds like something else. Like,
It maybe sounds like a site for like pedos or something.
right?
Yeah. I know. Yeah, let's not go down that avenue.
No.
But your coffee shop actually just won an award, right?
It was like an impromptu thing.
Oh, so somebody made it?
Well, News Channel 8 did like something on their Facebook page, like name your favorite coffee shop in the Quad Cities. And there were like 60 votes, but 40 of them were pretty much about our coffee shop and everything. So it wasn't like a big deal. It was like they didn't advertise for people to do it on anything else but their Facebook page. And a lot of my customers found out and just started naming our coffee shop, naming me, saying I was the best. So our coffee shop got an impromptu shout out on News Channel 8 for the best coffee shop in the Quad Cities, and then they named me the broista of the Quad Cities.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. And is that the one like your number one on TV moment?
Well, and no, I mean, I've been on TV before, but
one time there was a Christmas, like they were in the news station was in Kiwani, and they were videotaping like what do they call it when carolers like singing in but they were doing it like in windows at like local businesses, so like people would walk by and just listen to him singing. It was like this beautiful thing, and I was in the background of one of the videos, not singing. I was on the other side, and I get smoked in the face with a snowball. And I start crying. Like, I was like 8. Like, I start crying, turn around, and that was like my number one moment.
yeah, I was also on the news in Omaha, but they didn't realize I was behind them.
Oh, and
It was one of those type things.
But were you owning it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was sitting there, like, they were playing music for some festival or something, and I was just sitting there doing my thing. Like, Total Prima Donna came out and was jamming out.
Britney came out a little bit.
Oh, yeah, she definitely came out. Britney came out quite a few times. I am actually on a church's website.
Oh.
Dressed as a nun.
Oh.
Yelling at somebody because they were spewing some hate at Pride Fest. Yeah.
Wait, so is it like, are churches... wait, it was like a promotional church, like a good you go?
No.
They were like mad at you. They hate you.
They were telling people, like, they were telling kids they were going to hell.
Oh, okay, that's kind of what
yeah.
I thought, where I thought I just didn't want to like, religion's a touchy subject,
No,
so I didn't know where, yeah.
2007 Britney was coming out, like, the crazy Britney was coming out. Like, my fingers were in the guy's face. I was clapping my hands. My head was bobbing back and forth, screaming and yelling at him.
Oh, yeah.
Pulling out Bible verses, and he's just sitting there looking at me, and it was funny because I was dressed as a nun, and...
That's okay, but what is your favorite Britney Spears song? And then we'll dive into the name and everything a little bit more. But what's your favorite song?
Changes. Like
No.
right now,
Don't you even don't.
No, it does.
If
It
you,
changes on my mood.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say if you were about to name some of her new songs as one of your
No.
favorite, because when you said it changes, I was like, oh, don't do it.
No, like we're going to old school. Hit Me Baby One More Time.
It's too cliche. It's gotta be
No,
more.
because that was like one of the first songs that I did in drag. I had the whole mini skirt, everything tied up shirt.
But you had that Britney Spears song that meant like it hit your feels after you fell in love with Britney.
It's a newer song though. Like I've always loved Britney just because of who she is and what she represents. Like she's amazing, and right now I'm stuck on the song called Mood Ring.
Never heard it. Sing a little bit. No, you can't play it.
Nope, you don't want me to sing that.
You can't play it though.
I'm not gonna play it.
Just sing it.
I'm not singing.
Pull up the lyrics. Pull up the lyrics and I'll sing it. And then tell me if I did it right or wrong, okay?
Hold on, I gotta get off sniffies here.
What if the app had like a scratch and sniff?
Ew.
Where someone could see your butt, like your butt
No.
picture, and just give it a little.
No, like that would no.
All right, I'm really excited to do this, and we're gonna see if it's anything close. More upbeat, more laid back.
It like there's so many different versions of it. There you go.
Okay. How do I get back on sniffles? Okay. Look in the mirror. Who do I see? Who do I want to be today? If you came for a show, which role should I take? Fading to gray. So did we make a big mistake? True colors show. Baby, put me on display. Think I've been in here before, but turns into stone.
All right, you're done. You're killing Britney.
Was it anything close at all?
No. But no, like my playlists have all kinds of Britney songs on it. But another one of my favorites was.
Can you just sing a little bit so I know how it went?
No, it's like super upbeat, like techno mix.
Just give me a little bit, like talk it. Just you don't even have to sing it. Man, like
no.
Mom.
I'm a drag queen for a reason.
Oh.
I'm a drag queen for a reason. I lip sync songs.
Okay, so you're really refusing me on this one.
I am.
You don't ever do karaoke?
No, karaoke. No.
I'm a karaoke fan. As you can see, I've got a real voice on me.
I have to be drunk to even go listen to people sing karaoke.
There's rum from, here we go, Nicaragua, right behind you. That's always one word I'd make sure I say right, because you get a little tongue-tied and you'd be in trouble.
Yeah, just a little.
Yep, I say it very slow. I clap out the syllables. Oh, okay, wait, okay, we were back on Britney.
So, like, another song is Lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love
It's my favorite song.
Yeah, I love her.
This is a story about a girl named Lucky. Let's do it. Come on, you know you can sing this.
No, I'm not going to sing it. Like, I can totally act it out.
And she wakes up with a knock, knock, knock on the door.
I hope she sees this and she comes and sees you and punches you in the mouth for singing like that.
What the hell? That's like the best I could absolutely do. She should like respect it like that at my attempt.
That was a horrible attempt.
With a knock, knock, knock on the door.
I'm going to have nightmares now. Every time I listen to Britney, all I'm going to see is a bearded face sounding like a cat being run over.
Well, isn't don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. Oh, wow. What just happened? Did we just freeze again? We'll still be okay. We have it all backed up, but it's like frozen on the top.
Yeah.
Not on the bottom, though.
Well, bottoms never freeze up.
We're still...
Well, sometimes they do.
Wait, bottoms freeze up?
If it's too big.
Oh, you mean like tighten up?
Yeah.
I didn't know what you meant by freeze, like a cold bottom. Your butt is very cold.
You can always warm that up.
Yeah, or Rush. And that's what Rush is for, isn't it? Isn't Rush for...
God.
Sorry, Jason Golly, we're going down that avenue. But Rush is supposed to, what he said is loosen Up the back door?
Yeah.
He made me think that I was going to get erect right away.
No.
And so I just kept sniffing it, just waiting for a boner.
No.
And then, yeah.
No, it helps relax you.
Do you have any?
No.
Damn.
No, I knew better.
Dude, I did get lightheaded, though. I was like, what the fuck is going on in here?
Yeah.
Well, okay, so, I mean, I see that, like, after we've been joking around, blah, 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 about the dating apps, but I think dating apps are so crazy because I've never even, like, that's more of a dating app than I've ever seen in my whole life.
Yeah, like, Grindr and that really isn't a dating app. Like, there are some people that have, like, met their husband and everything on there, and I'm like, well, good for you.
Yeah, you're just looking for some nice feet.
I hate feet.
You're not a feet?
No, I hate feet.
What is it about feet that you don't like?
They're stuck in shoes, and, like, if you're working 8 hours a day, like...
A butthole stuck between cheeks, inside of underwear, inside of pants.
I mean, not necessarily stuck in underwear. There's jock straps. People go commando.
You know, like, there was, I think, I don't know, I think Commando's classless. I think it's tasteless.
Well, I mean, sometimes you have to go commando.
If there was a time and day for that, and that was 20 years ago, when everybody, like, that was the craze. Oh, he doesn't have underwear on. Well, now we all eat too much, and there's too many fast food restaurants. Ain't nobody worried about if we got underwear on or not.
Well, no. This time of the year, a lot of people are worried if guys have underwear on or not.
Or gray sweatpants.
Yeah, gray sweatpants, no underwear, you're good.
Yeah, leave that imprint.
Yep.
On the world.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm coming up with these good one-liners today.
I'm very proud of you.
They're coming in hot. Yeah, we're cooking ahead. I don't know why it's just doing it delayed, but it's recording and everything. So I'm good with it as long as it's good with it. Yeah. But yeah. So what? Were you like a performer always growing up that made you want to?
Like, I remember, like, when me and my brother were younger, when The Simpsons came out with their cassette.
The Simpsons?
Yeah, The Simpsons had a cassette of
songs
that they did.
I thought you were talking like, no, Homer. I thought you were
No, they did songs. Like, me and my brother, I would force my brother to perform with me.
But that was like a good era, too. Like,
right?
You could get the bangers, 98 Degrees. You could get that Christina Aguilera.
Always, like, even in my bedroom, I was dancing on my bed as a kid and things like that.
So was I. So your era would have been CDs?
Cassette tapes.
Cassettes?
I was born in 1980.
Okay, I mean, that's still...
So we crossed over. We started off with cassette tapes. Like, we had to, like, if you wanted to get a song, you had to hurry up and play it on the radio and hit record at the right time.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but, like, so you wrapped up in the CD era, though. Yeah. Because, well, I mean... It's so funny, too, because me and Timmery will compare so much stuff because just that little difference. Well, you're not much older than me, but, I mean, so you're 2 years older than Timmery, and I'm 8 years younger than Timmery.
Okay.
Yeah, so, but, like, it is kind of cool, the stuff, like, she's telling me about pagers.
Oh, my God. Pagers. Jesus.
I never even nothing.
There were codes that you would be sending each other to, like, meet up in, like, a certain area at school. Yeah.
Yeah, you know who you are. Fucker. But no, like, I think it is so cool. Like, I talk about... Even the funny thing, I have a joke that I do for stand-up. And it's like I say, people got it lucky in today's world, like, taking dick pics. Like, boom, you can take a picture, extend that shit out, run it through a filter, like, and have it delete in 5 fucking seconds.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I took my first dick pic on a digital floppy disk camera. And that is true. I did, like, the big old floppy you had to take out.
Jesus.
I was like, I leaned over. I was like, God, this is the most unattractive thing. Because I was too young and too stupid to know how to use the timer.
Weird angle and...
Yeah. And then you got like 15 fucking pictures that you got to filter through.
Yep.
It is. And then, then you got to drag it over to the email. Send
These chairs are uncomfortable as fuck.
It's because you got them tight cheeks.
That's true.
Yeah, I have a couple things for those chairs. We're gonna put seat covers on them and then put the bottoms because they're so wobbly. You know, like those like.
Yeah, sometimes
felt.
they are when they do poppers.
Okay, this is where we're going. Oh, all right. We're staying here, right in the driver's lane.
Ooh.
Yeah, but you like I said before, you should do stand up. You have a really solid presence too. You like, and you already know what I'm talking about because when you're standing there, every motherfucker knows that you're there.
Yeah.
And how tall are you?
6'2".
Oh yeah, really, especially in here without
Like I almost
shortness.
hit my head back here. I was like, thank God I'm not taller.
You should just watch me. I could ride a hoverboard around in here. I said I could ride a hover
I
around.
mean, you're getting to that age. 40 is gonna hit you like a brick wall.
Oh man, my knees are rough though. I jumped off stage the other day. I was doing a set and I did something funny. I jumped off at the speakeasy.
Yeah, I'm
And
pretty sure you jumped off. Like,
Oh, jerked off?
no, that's why your knees are bad.
Oh, from me on the ground sucking dick. It could be. Dude,
I mean,
I'm not
I
against.
mean that beard looks familiar. Hold on.
Dude, if you pull up a picture of me, we're posting it because I don't know what I do half the nights when I'm drunk. Who knows?
Oh Lord.
But yeah, I would definitely though if I was to have a wiener inside of my butt, I would definitely probably prefer it be small, and that is just from when I sniffed the rush. I don't know how open I could get back there.
You'd be surprised.
That would.
Hold on. Mom's messaging me where we're going for dinner after this.
Meanwhile,
Let's see. Where are we gonna go?
you
What
guys.
sounds good?
I always think that Made Right's hard. You can't lose with Made Right.
No. I want like margaritas.
Oh god, that sounds so fucking good right now. The only reason I'm not drinking is because you weren't.
I mean, I didn't say I wasn't.
I wasn't gonna start drinking because I got worried that if the episode got sad that I didn't want to be drunk. Like, yeah, if the episode got sad.
I mean, I'm a fun drunk.
I mean, so am I.
I'm a fun drunk. Like all kinds of shit comes out.
Would you say you're more Jeremy or are you more Britney when you get drunk?
Like as I get drunker, more and more Britney comes out. Like I will get in your face and just be like, all right, well, this is what we're gonna do. This is how we're gonna do it. And then a certain song will come on and be like, oh my god, you guys, come on, let's dance, let's do this, let's do this.
I think my favorite musician ever had to be she goes by Jamie Lynn. Oh, she was just so much.
I hate Jamie Lynn, and I don't wish ill upon people, but if she got hit by a bus, Regina George style, a lot of us would be happy.
That's a little rough.
No, she's a backstabber. Like she has talked so much smack about her sister, Brittany. I love you.
She was living in the limelight. She was living
off her sister.
No, she was making a career for herself. Her sister was trying to.
She was writing her sister's coattails. Don't get me started.
For sure, she was.
Like,
was she on one of those shows?
Yeah,
Disney?
she was on some Nickelodeon show that got canceled.
I loved how that just continued to backdoor the whole way around.
It got canceled.
Yeah. It was a stupid show. That did get canceled that no one ever cared about.
Yeah, nobody cared. And then, like, she got this book out now, and she's talking so much smack about her sister. And, like, I follow Brittany on Twitter, and Brittany is going ham on her sister.
But, I mean, the sister did write a book, and you don't give that any credit either.
No, because it's talking smack. Like,
yeah, but it's still writing a book. How many people do you know that's written a book?
I mean, I can write a book in like 4 days. Like, it's not that hard.
Write it about Britney Spears and have it sell a shit ton of copies.
Hold on. Let me pull this up real quick because now you got me going.
I got the blood pumping now.
Like, I've been part of the Free Britney movement when, like, I'm just over Jamie Lynn. A lot of people are. Like, she has treated her sister like she's sitting here trying to act like she's been supporting her sister. No, she has not. All right. So this is from Britney Spears. I'm gonna quote this tweet.
Should we
It's
put
actual tweet?
take a screenshot of that tweet right now? So then when this video's up, we're gonna put the tweet on the screen.
Like, this is just one of them. She's like, Jamie Lynn, congrats, babe. You've stooped to a whole new level of low. I've never been around you ever with a knife, or would I ever think to do so. Me, on the other hand. The only knife I ever saw was you with at home was cutting the biggest piece of squash I ever saw in my life, and it was too big for me to cut. So please stop with these crazy lies for the Hollywood books.
Dude, that is the dumbest statement I've ever read.
Well, Britney's finally coming off all the medication that her dad had her drugged up on.
I understand that, but like it doesn't even make sense. Like,
but here it gets better. It gets better. Now and only now, I do know only a scum person would make up such things about someone. I actually am very confused about you making that up because it's honestly not like you at all. Around the kids, Jamie Lynn, seriously, come on. Congrats on introducing your older sister to the concept of getting low, lower, lowest. Because you win that one, babe.
You're like the perfect motherfucker to read these Twitters.
I know. Like,
you should honestly be on the Jimmy Fallon show as the person that reads like emails that come in.
Like, I mean, it just goes on and on. She wrote another one that says, I don't think your book is about me at all. I said some harsh things because you obviously hurt me by the things you are making up about me. When I said only a scum person would make up things like that about someone, I could have sworn I said, but you're not. But it doesn't make sense at all to me what you are saying. And she just goes on and on, like calling her out on stuff. And I love it. I love that Britney is coming back and... yeah. Yeah,
but you got to realize how ridiculous and how silly it is, too, at the same time. These people are fighting on the internet.
Yeah, but she doesn't want anything to do with her sister. That's the thing.
But then why wouldn't she just call her in real life?
Because she doesn't want to. She just
wants to post it on the internet to tell,
like she's tried, like, apparently she's tried reaching out to her sister and everything, and... you know, the whole...
So why not just leave each other alone? Like, but I mean...
because she's calling her out and it needs to be done.
I don't know. Maybe I just don't understand what it's like to be a celebrity that big that... I mean... I need to inform everybody on what's going on in my life.
You need to invest in being petty. Being petty is amazing.
Tom?
No, just petty in general.
What song did Tom Petty sing?
I don't freaking remember.
Sorry.
I remember. Okay. If I remember
what
correctly.
What did Britney Spears sing?
Like, if I remember correctly, Tom Petty did a song almost like a Alice in Wonderland type video.
I think so. You know how many people are like, these guys are so gay. Listen to
right?
They know every Britney Spears song, but they don't know who Tom Petty is.
Like,
wait, no, Tom Petty might be a NASCAR driver.
That's another thing. Like NASCAR. Oh my God. Oh, he's making another left turn. Guess what? He's gonna make another one here in like 5 seconds.
Who the heck is this? I don't know who Tom Petty is at all. What some of the songs are?
No,
I won't back down. Free Fallin'.
Yes.
Free Fallin'.
When that one comes on the radio at work, I change the words to that one. I call it free balling.
I can't. Yeah, I said a lot, but I can't believe the order of events here. Man, I had a handful of gummy worms earlier. Sugar free.
Yeah, sugar free.
And that sugar's hitting me now. It found its way out.
Yeah, I will be going to get me some sugar free.
I'll get you.
No, I'm going to Colorado in February to get me some gummy worms.
Sugar free.
I'm going straight to the factory. It's gonna be like Willy Wonka.
The schnozberries taste like schnozberries.
No, did you hear that? Like the whole rumor about schnozberries?
Yes, but can you refresh me? I know it's ridiculous.
It's like balls.
Yes,
like sweaty balls.
The balls taste like balls. Says the 8-year-old girl.
Right? Yeah, that movie was just so messed up, and like the conspiracy theories about that I totally believe him. Like, Willy Wonka, like in the original, the kids didn't come out. Like, he was using them as, like, pieces of candy.
Oh, I thought that... Oh.
But see, in the new one with Johnny Depp, the kids ended up coming out at the end. But in the original, the kids did not come out. And if you watch, the Munchkins were putting, or not Munchkins, that's Wizard of Oz. The Oompa Loompas were putting like shoes and coats and stuff in like the big mixers. Like, he was using humans. Come on,
dude.
No wonder why the schnozberries tasted like schnozberries.
They taste like balls. But isn't it crazy watching like old movies and stuff, especially today? Like the things that you're just like, this is completely unacceptable.
Yeah.
Like just mind blown. Like, oh God, what the hell was it? It was me and Timmy were watching something the other night, and I was like, looked at her, and she was like, yeah, this is real. Jack Nicholson, he's like on a boat. He's like a killer or something. He's on a boat. It's like way old.
Are you suggesting I should know, or
I guess.
Shit, fuck this podcast. I'm out.
Sorry, on Sex and the City last night. Is this where you want me to be?
I didn't even like that show. Like,
dude, I heard the new one. Like, they just released a new season, and I heard it wasn't good.
Well, that's because they don't have the hoe on it.
Which one's the hoe?
She was. I can't even remember her name.
The black-haired one?
No,
Long?
She was the blonde. She was the tallest
really
one.
rich one?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, that's the prude. The hoe was the really tall one. She ended up getting cancer in the show. I can't even remember her name, but her and Sarah Jessica Parker, Horseface. They ended up having a falling out, and that's why she's not on this new season or movie or whatever.
I just want to say that Sarah Jessica Parker is gorgeous. And if you ever want to come on the podcast, please just reach out. You and Jamie Lynn Spears, we'll take both of you guys.
I'll be waiting outside with a horse face sign for you.
There's no writers here. There's too many Kyle Rittenhouses that live around, as you can tell, in this very small little town in the middle of nowhere.
Like, and the funny thing is, I was pulling in and not even realizing where I was. What song was I listening to? And I had, like, the window down because I'm that type of person. I don't care how cold it is outside. I will have my window down.
Me too.
I was listening to... the Shoop Shoop song from Cher, blaring it coming into town and everything, and I was like, oh yeah, we might want to turn this down.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is a very different feel, a very different vibe to this old town.
I mean, yeah, old town.
Yeah. Well, where are we going? Where are we going with this? I feel like we could do this for like the next 5 hours. Right. What time do we have? Oh, 4:30. We're still good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Methertucky. That's where we're at.
Man, they didn't just call one whole section of the town. And I know they're not going to show. I know they're not going to show up at my house with pickets because probably can't afford it.
Right?
Afford internet. Wow. They won't ever remember it anyways.
No,
just one more bump or stick or what? Yeah. They come crawling out the woodwork out here.
God, that's like, I double checked my car before I walked away, made sure that was locked.
Oh gosh. Yeah, you should do stand-up. I mean, I can promise you that at least I will be sitting in the crowd laughing my ass off.
You never know. I mean, that wild hair from the bush in the back might go up.
You got some Maleficent horns on there.
I do have Maleficent horns at home, so.
I know. Can I attach that photo? Yeah, that photo will be right here. And where were you with this photo?
Yeah. That was, if you use the one where It's me doing a smirk. No, it wasn't that one. It was me going like this. That one. So there was me as Maleficent at the show at Icon's Martini Bar for Halloween, but a week or two before that, Travis had done a photo shoot for me and everything. So yeah,
Travis has some incredible magazine shots, like some like from photo shoots and stuff. They're really, really cool.
Yeah.
I mean, what was the one? The chains ones are awesome, but was it rope?
I think so. Yeah, the rope one. That one was one of my favorites of his.
Oh, it was wild. Yeah, those were really, really good. Do you know who did those?
No, I do not.
I'll just ask Travis, and we're gonna attach whoever did these pictures right here because they're awesome. Take a look at them. My edit's gonna have them everywhere else.
But yeah, like Maleficent, I've always loved Maleficent. I'm just an evil Disney fan. Like anything evil Disney, I support them. Like there's always a backstory of why they're like this.
Wow, so you're an evil Disney fan?
Yes.
So why aren't you a fan of Jamie Lynn? She's from Disney.
Oh, you're a smart ass.
And she's a little
You're
evil
a
witch.
smart ass.
See?
No, she's not a witch. She's a bitch. There's a difference.
No.
There is a major difference.
Disney villain.
No.
Is what you love.
No, she's not a villain. She's like an extra. She's an supporting actress.
let me go lower.
She's like, all right, so she's like the eel from The Little Mermaid. She's one of the eels.
Yeah, she's one of the hyenas in Lion King.
She kind of looks like one now.
Or you make it even worse. She was one of the gazelles that trampled Mufasa.
Oh my god. No, that now you got to bring that up. Like that was like the worst part of the movie.
Yeah. Oh, did you cried, right?
I like even if I see like just a picture of Mufasa, I'm like I'm done.
Oh,
yeah.
Just when he's going backwards. We should put that picture up in the studio somewhere. I think that'd look great.
No,
just Mufasa.
That's sad.
No, and then like we'll put a motivational quote on it, like
hang in there.
Always have someone there to catch you. Something that really never fall on your back. Fall into a herd of gazelles.
You are bogus.
What?
No, we can't do that to Mufasa.
Okay, should we save him? I think that's a little late.
No, I really feel like we should do a poster of Scar and Mufasa and Scar holding on to his paws and say, hang in there.
You want to know what would be fucking hilarious? Okay, I can't believe this conversation about this is going. But what we should do, like how people get together and they do paint night and wine?
Yeah.
But we're both painting that photo, do the podcast. So we're like doing the podcast here, we'll paint that picture each. And don't you think that'd be fucking hilarious? Because I know mine will suck. But
mine will probably be good.
Yours will be good. But that would be, I'd want to. I'm in.
And then we can sell them and whatever money we raise, we can donate to a charity.
No, let's keep it.
Okay. That works too.
Let's see what kind of money comes in.
Right.
I
agree.
If $1 million comes in,
no. Like, so speaking of like paintings going for like a lot of money right now, I kind of want to do like what this lady does. Like she puts paint on her butt and on her feet and her legs and just sits on a black canvas. I think the last painting she did, she ended up getting like almost $10,000 for it.
Well, yeah, but if you do it, you're gonna have little furries all over the place because you got all that butt hair. You're gonna have hairs coming off the painting.
You're a dick. It's not that bad.
From what I saw in that picture,
I mean, it's like
it looked like it could use a trim.
It looks like a nice juicy peach.
Well, that's funny because we have a person here to wax you here today. Come on in.
No. I did waxing once and never again.
I feel like that would have wrapped this podcast up perfectly if we both shaved. I mean, one person drank Russian here. We've had people puke on the floor and black out. I had one guy show me his one testicle and tell me the story about how he had lost a testicle.
Like, I feel like something's gonna go down when you get House of Sin. You get me, Travis, and Celtic on here.
Oh, yeah, that'll be fucking fun. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Especially because all three, I mean, even with you now included, have been some of my favorite guests, my favorite like episodes to record because you're down here for just a solid hour, just
Shoot the shit.
Yeah, nothing else is going on.
Yeah, I'm totally down to come again. Like, I'm
Yeah.
always down to come again.
Aren't we all? It's just so fucking hard sometimes. Okay, but yeah, like that'll be a blast. Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll do
it's
that
gonna
one.
be fun.
And then we won't have a time restriction when we do that one.
Yeah.
We'll go for as long as because we could sit there. It's
Oh,
gonna
I
be
guarantee we will talk for hours. Like, that's gonna be a shit show, I feel.
me and Honey are just gonna be sitting in the back, just like watching you guys screaming at each other.
I mean, Travis and I have had a couple of screaming matches.
If we did that, me and Honey would be in each corner, just like the person like on Howard Stern in the background that gets to say one sentence every 25.
Right?
I'm in.
I'm definitely in.
What the hell? I mean, we still got plenty of time.
Yeah.
Okay, we're at 50 minutes. Yeah, we're still good. I'm just trying to keep track so you don't leave late and then blame it on me.
Oh, I'll still blame it on you.
I know, but
And, like, there's traffic. Fucking Shane. Wouldn't shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just go back and sit in my corner spot. Say one more line every 20 lines. So you did plays and stuff? Did you ever do plays?
No. And this is the funny thing. Like, I have anxiety and social anxiety, but you would never be able to tell.
No, especially like...
The way that I get ready for a show, I will hype myself up in my head. I will get my AirPods in and get my music going. I have a certain song that I listen to that'll hype me up all the time. And
What is it?
I touch myself.
You were just waiting for me to ask you.
But yeah, and then I'll do a couple shots or chug a drink or something like that, and it relaxes me.
You do a whole lot. I just go outside, puke, come back in, get on stage.
Nope. I hype myself up. Like,
I hype myself down, I think. I'm like, you're going to fucking suck. You're going to suck before I walk on stage.
like, I mean, I've had those moments where it's like a huge crowd, like, and then I'm like, all right, you need to stop. You need to get out of your head. You need to, you're going to do great.
Mm-hmm.
And that was like with the show for Halloween. Like, I hadn't done a show in God knows how long. And I was so nervous about it and everything, and I killed it. Like, I have so many new friends on Facebook because of it.
I mean, so what's next?
We're doing a drag bingo for Della Certa House, February 26th. It's red carpet, and yeah.
And it's like so from what I was told, man, there was God, who was I talking to? I think I was talking to Adam Peters. Adam Peters was hosting like another like bingo for like I don't, but it was more of a party, not just people sitting there.
Well, see, with the drag bingo, where it's to raise money for Della Certa House, and then there's gonna be raffles and all kinds of stuff. There's gonna be performances. There's a cocktail hour. There's a red carpet, Hollywood theme. Yeah,
That's gonna be a blast.
Yeah, I was gonna wear my gown that I wore for Maleficent for the Halloween show, and I was like, we're gonna go to my sister wife's house, dress shop and try on some stuff. I went to try on one dress, and I was like, it's too big. And she's like, all right, let me see. And she like grabbed both sides, and she's like, we're gonna have to take in like 1 or 2 inches. And I'm like, all right, well, I'm the same size that I was at Halloween. And she's like, go pick something else out. And I'm down to a size 22 now. just since October, I was like, holy shit.
I'm like going up size after size after size. I can't work my way back.
And just get a little bit of stress in your life. All you want to do is like get some stress, get some depression in your life. All you want to do is like drink energy drinks and go to work and then never eat. And you'll be good.
Yeah. Or just like, I don't know. I should just hop on a treadmill, huh? That just might be easier.
I mean, they say cardio doesn't do a lot, but
Cardio helps the cardio.
I mean, I can think of some cardio that'll help. I mean, yeah, they say like sex burns more calories than like certain things.
Hand jobs are probably pretty good at that too.
Yeah, that just builds up your arm muscles.
And a lot of calluses. Oh,
Wow.
yeah. We're there. Is that me?
I don't know.
No, it's you.
Oh, it's my Instagram.
It's your scrimbler.
It's my Instagram. I have so many followers everywhere now.
Oh.
I have a huge fan base. And then, like, speaking of my fan base,
Can we talk about your one social media?
No, my family's going to see this.
Oh, like that would be so much worse than what we've done so far.
Like, my boss is already going to see this. Like, my sister wives are going to see this. Like, we're not going to talk about my Twitter account.
Okay.
No.
Okay. So, man, it's like, I mean,
But I mean, if you do find my Twitter account, it may or may not have my accounting information also.
Oh, like attached to it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Here's the link right here.
No. Like, nobody knows about that. Like,
I literally know about that.
like you've never seen pictures or anything.
Saw a picture of your butt.
I mean, who hasn't seen my butt? Honestly, I'm very proud of my butt.
But don't degrade yourself like that. And you know what? Use that other picture. Use the one where you're looking dashing, with your beard coming out. Don't use the butt picture. You want someone to see that face and go, I'm fucking that face.
Sorry, Mom.
I guess I'm sorry to all the moms out there that are listening to this.
Hey, sister wives. Hey.
Thank you guys for being around at minute 54. 54 of this thing. Whoa. Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
Yeah, I'm in. I think it's great.
Yeah, it's gonna like.
This is my favorite type of podcast episode. Like, we're just literally sitting here completely shooting the shit 100%.
Yeah.
And it's goofy, it's silly, but it's just the way we'd be talking upstairs or at the bar or anywhere else.
How you were like super stuck up at a place that we were both at. Like,
you said that I was super stuck up?
Yeah. You were at Celtic Honey's event, and
oh, don't you even do this!
Like, I saw you sit in the corner, I waved, and you were like, whatever.
And then I never even saw that you did that.
Because you were too busy sitting in the corner.
Let's leave out the very important piece of information that I didn't see you.
Nobody knew it was me. Like, Travis didn't even know it was me. Like, I walked up to Travis wearing my masquerade mask, some really nice hair, a costume he had never seen, and literally walked up to him and was like, "Sup, bitch?" And he's like, "What the fuck? Who are you?"
So, Travis was hosting a show that we were at, and we were just having a blast, like out in the crowd. And Travis came over, and he was dancing, and I was laughing, and and then I thought that his butt pants on the drag, I thought it was one giant butt. So I went to give him the old credit card, thinking that it was like a rubber butt back there. I was straight in Travis's butt crack, and I was like, "I'm sorry."
He probably enjoyed it. Let's not lie.
Yeah, I was super sorry. I even apologized to Keeney after that.
Yeah, but yeah, Travis and I, we play off of each other when it comes to drag. Like, we've hyped each other up too.
You guys should do a dual act where one is and you make it to be like a 12-foot person.
Well,
you just have a long, and then every once in a while you can be like the the vagina of the outfit and pop a head out,
No,
Travis?
I'm allergic to vagina. I'm allergic to one kind of cat.
Well, we got what do they call it? Not Midol. What's Midol? Is that the period thing? No,
Yeah, that's for cramps and stuff.
What is it? Benadryl. Benadryl, the allergy pill.
That ain't an allergy pill. That's like a sleeping pill.
Benadryl?
Yeah, like
This podcast is sponsored by Benadryl.
Okay.
Go get your Benadryl at your local CVS pharmacy today.
sleeping pill. Like the last time I took a Benadryl, like I have really bad allergies and I didn't have anything. And I was like, so I went over to a neighbor's house. I was like, hey, can I get a Benadryl? And they're like, yeah, no problem.
For your allergies.
Yeah.
Like what I'm saying that they're for.
Yeah, but I took a Benadryl and I was out for 12 hours.
You might have just been tired.
No, I was not.
I do think those do make people tired though, because Timmery takes them and she gets super tired afterwards.
Like they should advertise the best 8 hours of sleep you ever taken. Here's Benadryl.
You could do the ad a little bit better.
No, that's
Come on.
perfect. It's straight to the point.
No.
Take this Benadryl. You're gonna sleep for 8 hours. You'll feel fine in the morning. There you go.
Don't you think that would be fucking funny? You know, you get like your Hardee's commercial on Hulu ad, and then you get this for Benadryl.
You get this on Grindr.
Yeah. Maybe we just weren't made for television. Who knows?
I mean,
I still think I got a chance.
well,
I really want to be on Survivor.
I don't know if I would be able to do Survivor.
I love it.
Like, I love the show, but
I
I'm
don't love it outdoors either. Like,
I'd be like, all right, where's the boat? I'm done. I'm a ginger. I can't be out in the sun that much. Like 5 minutes, I'd be like as red as the walls. I'd be like, where's the boat? I need some aloe, please.
the second they say there's no porta potty, you're like, where am I going then?
Oh, no. Like, and the thing of it is, like, people don't understand. Like, I am a huge outdoor person. Like, I love camping. I love getting dirty. I love cooking over an open fire. I love mudding. And they look at me and find out that I do drag and everything. And they're like, you are like that? I'm like, yeah. Like, dirt under the nails, everything.
It's so silly. Like, why would it even matter?
Oh, like, it's a big deal around in the gay community. People find out you do drag and they're like, you want to be a woman? No, I don't. Like, I do impersonations. Like, I've done Maleficent. I've done Britney Spears. I've done Abby Lee from Dance Moms. I've done Fat Amy Winehouse with the powder under the nose, pills in my hair.
Goodness. Bit aggressive.
Yeah, The Little Mermaid. I've done all kinds of impersonations, and I do it for enjoyment to like make people laugh.
But I don't even know. Like I don't think I've ever laughed at a. I mean, yes, there's some.
You haven't seen my shows. That's
there's some like skits and stuff that are made to laugh. But I just go and have a blast. Like even the first time I ever went, it was at Bella's Basics. I think.
Okay, yeah.
And was in I think Cedar Rapids.
Yes.
Yeah, and it was just like so many people. I had walked in. Me and Timmy walked in and sat down. We were ready for the show. We were having a blast, giving people money and everything. But the whole group around me, it was like they were like, "You're straight. You need to get the fuck out."
God, like I don't get it. Like some people are like some groups of people just feel like.
But they only did it toward like they just were looking at me like I was supposed to be like some sort of bad guy walking in there. It was weird.
You just never know with people nowadays. I mean, you could have.
Me
like a hair out of place and they give you a mean mug.
Yeah, me and Timmery said that like it's because I look like an asshole. Like if you just see me and not hear my voice, not hear me talk, I look like someone who would be an asshole.
No,
not with my new piercings.
No,
now I look fabulous.
No, I wouldn't think like. When you were stuck up at that event, I saw you across the room and I waved and stuff and you ignored me, but whatever. I didn't think you looked like an asshole. I was like, now if he was gay, he would definitely be a little cub and people would go ham over you.
People would hate me?
No, they would love you.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was like, wow.
No. People would love you. You're like a little teddy bear.
I was like, motherfucker, tell me what you really think.
No.
Well, we're at an hour.
At least I have to go have dinner.
I'm sailing away. And you sing. Well, then mine was better than yours. Hey, that's Jeremy Hull. Where do you want people to follow you at?
They can follow me on Facebook. I mean, you have to be friends of a friend of mine to get to me because,
Well, they're all friends of mine. And is that it? Is that
let's see. I don't even remember what everything is, so give me a second.
Okay.
Instagram, I'm just starting back up. Let's see what that name is.
User.
Instagram is JJ and Moline, and then not Twitter.
What about Smoocher?
Nope. Snapchat is Germetta.
What about Premium?
Nope. Let's see what else is there. Not Twitter. No, I don't want people to follow me on Twitter.
Why?
Because I'm also on TikTok, but I don't really do a lot of TikToks. I do like the sad sappy. Oh.
We just got monetized. Demonetized.
Oops. Cut that. Yeah, I'll let you know what my TikTok is.
Okay, we'll get back to you, but it'll be attached down below. This is Shot 30 Podcast. I am Shayne Neubert. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And thank you for being here as always. Goodbye. That was